Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students, welcome back to the class. Today we are going to learn about narrative text. Do you like reading? What kinds of book do you like? If you like reading the story, let's mention some stories that you know. Okay, before we continue our learning activity, let's watch a video first.
Assalamualaikum. Hello, my great students. Today, I'm going to tell you a story about the lion and the mouse. Ready for that? Okay, just listen carefully. Once upon a time, a lion, the king of the jungle, was sleeping under a tree. A little mouse jumped on him. Soon, the lion woke up, picked up the mouse, and opened his mouth to eat him. I'm sorry to wake you up. Please don't eat me. I can help you one day.
Ho 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 ho. That's funny. Okay, I'll let you go now.
A few days later, a hunter's net fell on the lion. The lion couldn't get out. The mouse saw the lion and ran to help quickly. The mouse helped the lion by gnawing the net. Then the lion could get out from the net.
You are little mouse, but you are a big help. Thank you.
Just forget it, Mr. Lion. I'm happy to help you. Then the mouse smiled happily and left the lion. The moral value of this story is small acts of kindness will be rewarded greatly. Okay, students, that's all the story of the lion and the mouse. Thank you for paying attention and see you again on my next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, we just watched a video about a lion and a mouse. The story are called narrative text, and look at this share screen. This is kinds of story that is familiar and also a very popular story. The first one is Cinderella, the second one is Malin Kundang, and the last one is Snow White. Those are also called narrative texts. Do you guys know what narrative text is? Okay, let me explain. Narrative text is a kind of text to retell the story that passed tense. The purpose of the text is to entertain or to amuse the readers or listeners about the story. On the other words, narrative is created by someone for telling the story. It is including into fiction story. Okay? The next material is generic structure of narrative text. The first is orientation. It is about the opening paragraph where the characters of the story are introduced. It's like a person, time, and place. In this part, it will also introduce the characters in the story. Then there is complication, where the problem in the story develops. It is increasing the problem. It can climax of the story when the crisis is rising up. Then the last one is resolution, where the problems in the story is solved. It is time to solve the problem. It usually called anticlimax. It means that the problem can be solved, even bad or good. Okay, so this is one of the fiction story. The title is Snow White. This is the example of narrative text with the generic structure explanation. The first paragraph is orientation. Once upon a time, there lived a little girl named Snow White. In this part, the author introduced the character. The second paragraph is complication. One day, she heard her uncle and aunt talking about leaving Snow White in the castle. Okay, so the second paragraph is complication. It is increasing the problem. It can climb up of the story. Then the last is resolution. In the last paragraph, one of the dwarfs said, "If you wish, you may live here with us." Snow White said, "Thank you." Then White told the whole story, and Snow White and the seven dwarfs lived happily ever after. Now, it is time to solve the problem. It's usually called anticlimax. It means that the problem can be solved. Okay, the next activity is quiz. So now let's fill the Google form with the best answers. Next is homework. You can do it after you are go home after the school. And that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.